So Criterion 4 is all kind of about my professional development. And I've been extremely lucky at Dio in that I've been sent to a million different professional development courses, including the COEA course for first year teachers. I went to the English Teachers Conference. I've been to SATE, I've been to ARTEL, I've been to a million different things. I've been to Unzipped for dance teachers, and all of them have just been incredibly amazing. But basically for this criterion, what I've included is all of the observations that I've had done on my teaching. I think now that I don't have to have observations done, to a term every term, I'm actually going to really miss having those observations all the time. I find them really helpful just to point out the things that actually, yeah, you are doing a good job, but that there are a few things that you can continue to improve, and I think that's really important. And I think it was quite interesting with the new kind of appraisal process that we've got at the moment, in that a number of teachers kind of were really not enthusiastic about having other teachers come in and observe them, and it seemed to be something that caused a lot of stress. Whereas I kind of feel the opposite way. I kind of love having people come in and observe my classes, and I don't really see it as something that's particularly stressful. So I think that that's something, the way in which we observe one another and the way in which we make one another feel safe, and that our judgment is not going to be a personal attack, but rather something that's going to be constructive. I think that needs to be promoted more within staff, and I think in future, if I was to have a beginning teacher, or even have someone come in like me who needed a mentor, I think this experience has really shown me what is good in an observation and what's not really that helpful. I know when I was at botany, I had a mentor that I didn't trust, and who I felt was not necessarily on my side, and so having observations done with her was kind of a no-go, particularly in that first 6 months where you're so emotionally fragile, and anything will kind of push you over the edge. I think that this has kind of provided me with an insight on how to treat others when they're going through their own development. So obviously I want to continue doing all the professional development, all the PD, all the things. It is quite time consuming, but I'm pretty determined to kind of move up and get some leadership roles, and be moving into roles where I get to be a little bit more autonomous and make some bigger decisions about the way things work. And so the only way to do that is to continue to look at professional development and keep reflecting on my own practice and kind of what I think I want to get out of a department or a subject or a class, or even just an individual student. So yeah, I love PD.